In this video, sponsored by Lancaster Insurance, the Fox moves! It's a momentous day. It's time to move the Fox. But I might need to call on assistance because while it's a very light car with no engine in it, she doesn't exactly want to roll readily. Right, this could be it then, my first drive in the Fox. Oh, come on. Come on, Foxy. Wonder if she'll ever get a better name. Oh, we're away. Woohoo! Oh, I'm gonna have to get out and push now because this feels great, by the way. She's gonna. I don't want to lose the momentum. Oh, I lost the momentum. I think help might be required. I think the brakes are dragging a bit, which you'd kind of expect. Well, we couldn't let an opportunity like this go begging. It's the entire fleet together. This never happens. So yeah, the Fox looks like it could do with a wash again. But nonetheless, isn't this brilliant?
Cold.
It is cold.
Can we just get the thing in the garage, please?
Okay, so now we're going to put that in there.
Loads of space now, yeah.
Beautiful. Won't put her in gear, there's no point.
Okay. Tea and cake.
Tea and cake. So there you go. This is looking a bit closer to actually getting the project started, isn't it? It's indoors, and hopefully it'll have a chance to dry off a bit because it has got quite damp sitting outside. So we'll leave the door open for today. Plenty of space here to work on the engine. and but not quite enough space to get a tuck in. Sorry, tuck. She's going to have to live outside for a bit. But yeah, not the easiest to push because I think all the brakes are a bit iffy. We've got an interesting bit of positive camber going on the front there, so maybe we've got some kingpin issues to resolve. But yeah, that's definite progress. Feels like we're actually getting this project underway. So Project Fox has been a long time in the coming. I bought this car in June last year and it's just been sitting outside waiting for its moment, and hopefully this is it. So yeah, do stay tuned for much more. Hopefully soon we'll get the engine running one way or another before we fit it. Keep those fingers crossed. Woohoo! Right, tea and cake has been consumed, so work should continue, and I think one of the first things to do is probably to clear all the rubbish out. This is not going to be pleasant. I will need gloves. Right, start getting rid of some of this rubbish, because there's no point having an umbrella that hasn't got a handle. It's a good way of making a hole in there. That's legal documents regarding the estate of the person who died. That's an L plate, because the previous owner was driving this car around on an L plate thinking that because he only had a motorbike license that was okay. It wasn't. The Fox is too heavy, but it is indeed a rule, some string, that on certain cars of a light weight, oh there's the umbrella handle, you can get away with, wonder what that was for, not having a full car license. The Welsh Cob Review. Dear me. Oh, tool station. My gosh, there is some rubbish in here. Now the bottle of water, that's telling, because this car, there's all sorts of bits in that. Go and tip that away. This car did have a coolant leak. It turns out it had dropped a core plug, and that's what killed the original engine. Plastic bag just disintegrating here. Who says plastic doesn't degrade? It does. It just gets smaller and smaller and then fills all the animals with plastic. Yeah. Now there's the passenger door mirror. But we'll keep that along with the driver's one. Could be useful. On both of them they've pulled out of the door, so I'll have to find a way, riv nuts or something to replace those. Smoking seriously harms you and others around you, so it's fairly recent. Erinmore Flake pipe tobacco, of course, yes, there was a pipe in here I ended up throwing away. Might clean some of the moss out of the runners. Rather too much of that going on. I mean, I'm all for green motoring, but you've got to have limits. Yeah, that's quite exciting, a bit of archaeology. I'm going to keep that tin could be useful. I shall put it on for shelving. Grand. Something else I need to do is remove the bonnet, because unfortunately it's actually, this hinge has gone through there, so when you try and open the bonnet the hinge just goes through the bodywork. That's not good. I'm not sure how accessible the underside of this is, so a bodge solution might be to try and fit some sort of hinge pin or something. But these are the same hinges, stolen off a Mini, I think. It might be original Mini door hinges, as Tuck's front and rear covers, so I know I can knock the hinge pins out. So we'll do that. I'll just squirt a bit of, I would say penetrating oil, but I don't seem to have any penetrating oil. I was pretty sure I did have some, but nonetheless I don't seem to have any at the moment, so it's going to have to be water dispersant, I believe, which isn't ideal, but it might do just to try and help them out a bit. So let's crack on with that. Where did I just put the thing I was going to use for smacking the thing out of the thing? There we go. Try and work out which way is which. Yep, that's like that way. There we go. Job is a good one. That's more attached than I thought it was. Perhaps the problem is that the piece of glass fibre attached to that is bigger than I thought. Oh, this is farcical. Oh, there we go. Oh, good way of hurting your fingers. There we go. Beautiful, we are free at last. There we go, and that's the colour this Fox should be. It should be blue, and someone's painted it sludge green. They're both standard Reliant colours, but as you can see the engine bay is blue, and that's because it should be blue. So in terms of bodywork, I'm going to have to work out a solution to that. I've just dropped the thing in the thing. Oh dear. Anyway, now we can have a look at the engine bay and see what we've got to work with. There's the gearbox hanging from a bit of string. Not very good string. We've got the exhaust also hanging from string. We've got the heater blower motor, which is attached by wires and nothing else. That looks a bit rotten. We'll worry about that later. Brake master cylinder, that's the thing for starting the engine. So positive battery terminal. This is interesting. Look, what sort of wiring is that? Hopeless. And God, is that the earth? It's not very good if so. But yeah, lots to do. I shall go and get the engine. There we go. Easy does it. So let's have a look at what we have here. We have a very, very dirty starter motor. A back plate, I'm guessing. Not really sure where that goes to be. Oh, I see, there's already one fitted of a different type. Hopefully that's the right one to match the gearbox in there. I guess we'll find out. And then there's the engine itself. This 850cc, not at all heavy engine. Right. I think the subject of the next video will be to try and get this going. So we shall endeavour to have some success with that. But yeah, we're not going to do that today because it's getting on for dinner time. But I think it's safe to say that now the project really has begun, and hopefully the Fox will be back on the road before too long. No idea what issues we're going to have. I mean, hopefully the engine will be okay. Hopefully it makes to the gearbox all right. I might seek some advice from Reliant Buffs. The Reliant Owners Club have already been very helpful. I'm not even a member, so thank you. I am a member of the Reliant Kit and Register, which is for all the four-wheeled Reliants. But yeah, it's going to be fun. So thank you very much for sticking with me, and I hope you enjoyed the ride. It's taken a long time to get this one going, but yeah, I feel like we're there. So I shall say thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. I shall see you in a future video. Farewell.